Well, hi everybody, and welcome to Moodle Support Theater. Today we're going to create a basic, simple assignment using Moodle. To do that, let's come to the upper right-hand corner, and we're going to turn our editing on, and we're going to scroll down. We're working in topic 4 right now. Here we go, and we're going to see Add an Activity or Resource on the right-hand side of the screen. Give it a click, and from the Activities choices, assignment is number 2. Put a click in the button and choose Add. The assignment name, I like to keep them simple. Just going to call it homework number 5 so it doesn't get too cumbersome in the grade book. The description area is often overlooked. It's really useful. I'm going to use Control V and paste some information I wrote up previously in a Word document, and that even includes a link to some supplemental information the students can use. Now, I like to use the additional files. You can attach actual readings or supplemental information by dragging and dropping. And if you haven't done that before, come to the upper right-hand corner, minimize the size of your screen. I'm going to make sure I have my work area set up. And you'll notice on my desktop I have some reading. I'm going to click, hold, and drag, and then release in the box with the blue arrow, and it's going to upload my reading document. I also have some supplemental materials as a PDF. I'm going to click, drag, and place that in the box. I'm going to fill the screen once again, and eventually those two things will load and be attached to the assignment so students can go directly to them. The due date, very useful. I'm going to say yes, I want to use it, and to do that I put a check in the checkbox. I'm going to use the little calendar feature. This is nice. This is going to be due the 11th. And my class is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which notice is military time, 1600, something you may want to keep in mind. Now, submission types, also very useful. Normally, you're going to expect them to submit a Word document or a file. You can also have them choose online text. An online text assignment will create a box that the students can type in and complete while they're on the Moodle site. Online text assignments are great for short submissions, where you might otherwise ask for students to send you an email message. I'm going to go ahead and stick with file submission for this particular assignment. Maximum number of upload files, I like to give at least 2 bites at the apple in case there's a technical glitch or some kind of connectivity problem, especially off campus. That way it saves you having to answer questions about, can I get another shot at this? It timestamps and dates when they come in so you'll know what happened when. Maximum submission size, keep this in mind with your assignment. If you're going to be asking for large data files, give us a call here in the Center for Instructional Support, and we'll give you some options to ensure that your files load effectively. Feedback types. This can be useful. Do you want to give feedback? Well, this by default allows you to comment or send files. Notifications. Absolutely. This is useful. Now, by default, they're all set to no. Notify graders about submissions will drive a person nuts if you've got a big class. Every time somebody turns something in, you'd get an email. But notify graders about late submissions, I find this very useful. Yes, so-and-so hasn't turned in an assignment. This lets you know if a student's having a difficulty, and you can help that student get back on track. Grading, most of the time you're going to want to use points and simple direct grading. If you use the drop down on grading method, there are other ideas like rubrics. Come on by the center and we'll be happy to show you how to use some of these more advanced techniques. Also, you should know that you don't have to just stick with 100. For this assignment, I'm going to have it be 50 points, but assignments can go as high as 500 points. So this is very useful to know. Grade category, if you watch the gradebook videos, you know I really press the idea of categories, and this is where it becomes valuable. This is going to ensure, by selecting the homework choice, that this assignment information will go into the homework category. You can go all the way to the bottom and choose activity completion. Now, by default, students can mark the activity as complete. I like to require that conditions are met, and in this case, the student must either submit the activity to complete it or the student must receive a grade. These are your choices, but it's useful to know that you have an option. Okay, that's about all the time we have for this section. You're going to want to save and return to the course. Make sure you've selected one of the requirements. Now you can save and return to the course. And notice in our icons, if you're not quite ready for the students to see this assignment, you can use the hide feature. Close the eye, you will see it, but the students will not. Of course, it is important to remember to open the eye by clicking it a second time. Okay, that's about all the time we have for this section. Come on back in our next edition of assignment, and we'll show you how to access student work and enter the grades.